Welcome to Brett Ridgeway's Learning for Life video lessons, and in this lesson we're going to be learning a fiddle tune called Soldier's Joy. And I would encourage you to really learn this because coming up in the weeks ahead I will be doing a series called Let's Jam, where we're going to use this tune to teach you how to jam, how to play the backup, and how to fit into a jam situation. So before we start, I want to thank my patrons. I could not be doing this without their help. These lessons would not be free. They would not be available to everyone without their help. I know a lot of people cannot afford lessons. Lessons can be very expensive. I actually charge on the lower end, but it's still not cheap, so I understand that. But giving to Patreon is actually a very affordable way to help support this kind of a program so that the lessons can remain free and that they can continue. So whether you give or not, the lessons are free. For as long as I can keep doing this. So I do hope these lessons are fun. I hope they're enjoyable, and I hope that you're learning from them. I hope they're a blessing to you. So we're going to start with Soldier's Joy, and I'm going to give you a couple different ways to play the phrases so that you can have a choice. Some will be easier, some will be harder, and you can kind of pick which one that you want to stick with. So here we go. We're starting on the middle string. Here's your basic melody, which is middle string, bass string at 2, bass string open, bass string at 2, middle string open, middle string at 1. So again. Watch the pick. Slow it down. So that's the first way. Something a little fancier is you could pick the middle string. Starts the same way, and then here we're going to lift that finger up and do a hammer-on. And we're going to do a ditty, which is really just a fill-in. You can either strum out the first 2 strings and back on the middle, or just out on the melody and back on the middle. Again. Then you're going to do a hammer-on, open to 1 on the middle string, and do another ditty. And you're going to take this hand off. So putting that in, and then the melody string with another ditty. One more time. You want to work on your speed. It's actually easier to work on your speed with this little segment than learn the whole song slow and then try to get it faster. All right, here's your second phrase. So what you're doing is a hammer-on, open to 1. And you're going to leave it down this time when you do your ditty. Then open, bass string, make an A chord. So let me do that again. So hammer on, open, bass string open, make an A chord. So So you're going 3 diddy, 3 diddy. If you want to fancy it even beyond that, you could go and a hammer on here. Let me show you another way to do this. So it's just another way to play that same phrase. You're playing the middle string open, 2 on the bass, open, 2, and you're going to make your A there. So it's middle, 2 on the bass, open, 2 on the bass, make your A chord on the bass. And you can throw that little hammer on there. So let's go from the beginning. Then the tune starts over. So the first and third phrases are the same. Let's do it again. Now, I know I'm going between the two ways that I showed you. If you're trying to play with me, which is fine, or not, just keep going with whatever way you're going, because if I do one way and you do the other way, it's still going to work. It's still going to fit. So don't let that confuse you. One more time from the beginning, and then we'll do the last phrase. Here's your last phrase. You're going to put your ring finger down on 1. Do a hammer on the 2. Diddy. Pull off with 1. And you're not going to pick that middle string of 2. You're just going to hammer down. Then the melody string. With a bum, diddy, bum. So let's put it all together. Here's part A of Soldier's Joy. Repeat. A basic melody. And that is part A of Soldier's Joy. Make sure that you have that memorized. Let's move on to part B. Your ring finger is going to be on the melody string at 2. You can either play 2, 3, 4 like that, or 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4, diddy. Then 1, 2, 3, diddy, or 1, 2, 3, diddy. I don't know why, because technically this would be the better way to do it. But I tend to use this pointer finger, ring and pointer a lot. So 2, 3, 4, diddy, 1, 2, 3, diddy. 2, 3, 4, diddy. So that, again, third phrase is the same as the first. And you can strum all the way across, kind of gives it some fullness. Now, I'm going to show you a couple things you could do here. And this is tricky. You can do a pull-off with your ring. Put these two fingers down together on the middle string, pointer and ring. Do a pull-off to 1. So make sure that these fingers go down together. Or you can go there's lots of things you could actually do there. Then it repeats. 2, 3, 4, diddy. 1, 2, 3, diddy. And then we change it. And I'm going to give you like 3 things to do here. So let's play all of part B. 2, 3, 4, diddy. 1, 2, 3, diddy. And technically, your basic melody is just this: 2, 1, 0. Sorry. But you could do this. 2, open, 1, middle string at 2, middle string open. Sorry about that. Sorry. So it's 2, open, 1, middle string at 2, and then the melody string open. So let's do that again. So your basic melody is simply this, or you can go, which is 3, 2, 0, 3, 2, 0. Going to hammer on that middle string, a 2, ring finger on 1, and then open. So or the simplest. So that is all of part B. Let me play it for you, at a slow speed all the way through. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, work on it because we'll be using this as a jam tune later on down the road. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we will talk to you very soon on your next lesson. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, patrons, for giving.